Get a grip on your finances. Many millennials today face heavy debt and struggle with insecure jobs, making it tough to afford a home or start a family. Economic crisis and years of austerity have added to their challenges. Financial security seems like a distant dream for many young people. But here's the good news. Help is on the way. On this episode, you'll discover truths about your money relationship, learn to overcome hang-ups, and get a roadmap for getting out of debt, effective budgeting, and finding joy in simpler things. You'll also find out how Instagram can worsen financial issues, why making a rented space feel like home is crucial, and how being frugal can strengthen your connections with friends and family. Lesson number 1. If you're struggling with your finances, it may be because the circumstances are outside of your control. If checking your bank balance stresses you out, you're not alone. Financial troubles might not entirely be your fault. Many people lack financial knowledge, and schools often don't teach about money. Parents may not know much either. Since the 2008 financial crisis, economic challenges, especially in the UK, make it tough for many. The government has weakened job security, making it hard to save for things like a home or pension. The average UK household debt in January 2019 was £15,400, showing it's more than overspending on luxuries. While you can take steps to improve your finances, it's essential to know it's not all on you. Lesson number 2. When it comes to money problems, there's often one big emotion at the heart of it all, and that's shame. Picture a happy family, 2 lovely kids, a big house in the suburbs, and both parents enjoying their jobs. But there's a catch. One parent has a secret. He overspent on credit cards, accumulating significant debt. For months, he kept silent about it, but now it's affecting the family's financial stability. The main point is, money problems often revolve around the powerful emotion of shame. This scenario is too familiar. The shame leads to silence and avoidance, like ignoring calls from the bank and avoiding money discussions. Shame makes it hard to take action when you're in financial trouble. Sometimes the money issue is tied to deeper shame. My friend John, for example, inherited £10,000 at 21 but spent it all on a trip to Bali. The shame of wasting the inheritance haunted him for years. The key is to admit your problems. Whether it's credit card debt or misspent inheritance, being accountable is crucial. Admitting flaws doesn't mean self-blame. It helps break the silence and inaction caused by shame. In John's case, sharing his spending choice might have eased the shame. Opening up could reveal that others might have done the same in a similar situation. By confessing mistakes, you lessen the shame. It transforms from a burdensome gremlin to something you are actively addressing. Lesson number 3. If you think social media is causing money problems, take a step back to get your finances under control. Struggling with money and seeing people on social media with fancy lives can make you feel left out and worsen your financial situation. John learned this the hard way when he spent too much money on a new car after being influenced by Instagram. The lesson is, if social media is messing with your finances, take a break and manage your money better. John, caught up in the online world of comparison, bought trendy stuff, but it all led to a pile of debt behind the Instagram-worthy facade. The issue? Falling into the trap of trying to keep up with others online. To avoid this, step away from virtual life, go for a walk, or meet a friend offline. When you compare, ask yourself if you'd truly trade your life for theirs, including family, friends, and belongings. Most likely, you'd hesitate. Lastly, remember that online images often create an illusion. Those perfect lives you see hide real problems. A sunny balcony photo doesn't reveal the morning argument or family health issues. Online, people show what they want you to see. Lesson number 4. For previous generations, owning your own home was attainable. For millennials, it's all but impossible. Renting can be a hassle. Quick cleanups for surprise inspections, no wall drilling, no pets, and often dealing with meddlesome landlords. Yet, about a fifth of the UK deals with it, and more are joining. Home ownership is a distant dream for many, thanks to past political decisions. In the 1980s, Margaret Thatcher's government pushed for mass home ownership, removing rent controls. Now, millennials find it nearly impossible to own a home. The pressure to follow their parents' footsteps, coupled with high rent prices, makes saving for a home challenging. The booming buy-to-let market raised property prices, leaving millennials stuck. Renting is costly, making saving for a home even harder. As homeownership becomes a distant goal, it's time to shift perspectives. Interior designer Medina Grillo suggests making the most of your rented home, but ultimately, the broken system needs drastic government policy changes. Lesson number 5. Concrete goal setting is the best way out of financial difficulty. In tough money times, it feels like a confusing swamp. To clear things up and get out, set clear goals that make you happy. Ask yourself what truly brings you joy. Don't stick to goals that don't fulfill you, like spending on things just to fit in. Reevaluate and find the right goals. Write them down, specifying how each one brings you happiness. For instance, buying a home for safety and entertaining family. Small steps like saving by packing lunch or avoiding credit card use will help you reach your big goals. This, along with budgeting, will bring you financial stability. Lesson number 6. Review your finances systematically and make a clear budget so you don't overspend. To meet your money goals like getting rid of debt or saving for a house, follow these steps. 1. Check your spending habits. Make a clear budget to avoid overspending. 2. Review your income and fixed costs, like rent or taxes. If your costs are more than your income, rethink your commitments. 3. Examine non-essential expenses, like Netflix or magazines, and cut out what you can. Keep some for enjoyment if it fits your budget. 4. Consider variable expenses like food or fuel and find cheaper options when possible. And 5. Calculate what's left after essential costs. Decide if you want to save, pay off debt, or spend on things you love. It may take time to find the right balance, and that's okay. Lesson number 7. Budgeting isn't all bad. There are also upsides to frugal living. Budgeting might feel tough, but it's necessary. Living frugally doesn't mean sacrificing all the fun. Here's why it's not all bad. 1. Find joy in simplicity. Buying new things isn't the only path to happiness. Discover the charm of used items from thrift stores like unique furniture and stylish retro outfits. 2. Experiences over possessions. Instead of spending on material things, plan affordable activities like a forest picnic, museum visit, or a morning swim with a friend. These memories are more satisfying than material possessions. 3. Be open about finances. Share your frugal lifestyle openly. It can relieve others and change attitudes towards money struggles. You might inspire others to adopt a similar mindset. And 4. Generosity without spending. Moving away from materialism doesn't mean being less generous. Give the gift of your time and attention, which means more than expensive items. So, in summary, take responsibility for your money issues, but remember, it's not entirely your fault. Your upbringing, gender, and the economy also matter. Set clear goals to manage your finances, but don't forget to enjoy life. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Watch more videos by clicking on this video right over here.